So I got this 1969 5-horse Briggs and Stratton from the scrapyard, and it's a complete motor. Have the gas tank, carburetor, everything, governor linkage, everything was there. It's from a rototiller, so it's horizontal shaft motor. There was some damage though on this side. I fixed this one. The drain plug was broken right out, so I cut the threads deeper and screwed a plug in, and then JB welded it in. I'll show that on the inside here. I basically plugged the whole drain, so that way it can't leak oil out. But then, as you can see, the oil fill on this side is like smashed all to heck. So that's done. I'm just going to fill it with JB weld, plug it, but then I won't have an oil fill. So the one on this side, it's solid, right? It just hasn't been machined out. So I will drill and tap it for probably a 3/8 and MPT pipe plug. So I can probably basically this size right here, or the next size down. I'll see edge distance from the threads and all that. I don't want to break out on me, but that'll fix that. So this motor, it turned over and everything wasn't seized. I still have to get this exhaust pipe out of here. I can see the bolts are rusted off there, but the cylinder is really good for, like I say, a 1969. It's really good. And the piston, the rings, everything is okay. But where I ran into the problem was I wanted to get this end cover off to repair this. I'm going to put it in the Varsol tank and clean it, which I did. But the end cover didn't want to come off. I mean, like, well, you can kind of see some of my scuff marks on it there. I usually take them off with, well, I tap on the backs of these two, the oil fill there, and so I'm tapping away on it, and like it came about an 1/8 inch, and then it stopped, and like it really stopped. So it was not coming off. So I thought, you know, sometimes it hangs up on these dowels, but that wasn't the case either. So I put it back on a couple times, penetrating oil the crankshaft and like everything, and no, it just was not coming off. So what I did, got my brazing torch out there and heated the heck out of it, and then I got a couple of very long chisels and pounded one in each side. One on, so you have to have even pressure, right, to get it off, otherwise it goes cockeyed and jams. So I finally got it off, and I found out what the problem was. The bushing there is, as you can see, not in the best of shape. So it's all galled up. The crankshaft surprisingly doesn't look bad. Now, I mean, the rest of it, this end is mint, the rod's mint, cylinder, rod, everything, except this end of the crankshaft. Now, I'm pretty sure I can sand that down, and the crankshaft will probably be fine. But the end cover, that's questionable. I'm going to try to sand it out. So I'll sand the crankshaft down first, and then I'll sand it out. But the crankshaft only goes in a little ways, and then it jams right up. Like that's it. See the big gap there? Like, so the very end of the bushing there is okay, but from there on out, yeah, it's got a big problem. So anyway, you know, these are all junkyard motors, right? So at least the block's good, right? Like the cylinder is the important thing. If the cylinder's good, you're good, and then you got your front bushing there, and it's good in this case too, basically mint. So I got a good block. I got kind of a dead end cover, and possibly the crank's not all that good, but see, I think I can fix the crank. But anyway, like I said, getting that cover off of there is one of the hardest covers I've ever removed. I think the only equivalent one was another 5-horse that we used built up for a go-kart, and it had a lot of chain tension on it, and it did a similar job on it. We ended up replacing that one with a ball bearing crankshaft and end cover. There was just too much load on it. that's probably why they developed the ball bearing setup, because this one had a V-belt pulley on it. So you get you know, it's pulling the shaft, so it puts, you know, force on the bushing, and it can only handle so much load before it starts getting hot, and then it starts to gall the aluminum, and it's basically all over. Same thing happened on that 3.5 horse lawnmower that I converted to horizontal shaft. I wasn't 100% up on, you know, oil drain holes and that type of thing, and so it has to flow oil through there to keep cool, and I didn't have it set up that way, so it did the same thing. It galled the housing and the crankshaft a bit. So maybe this ran a little bit low on oil. I don't know, but it didn't hurt the cylinder. So anyway, you know, you never know what you're going to get at the scrapyard, but it's always a little bit of fun taking things apart. So it's a mystery. Every motor's a mystery. I figured, geez, I can't believe it. I got like a mint 1969, except for the, you know, the busted out piece down there and this battle damage here. But see, that can be repaired. But anyway, yeah. So I'm still working on Briggs's. What can I say? Probably doing it for a lot of years to come. Like the old flatheads. So guy there with the cylinder I took out of it. There's pistons around here somewhere. I've been butchering a lot of them lately. They have them in, there this piston is there. That's the one I had to take the top out of the piston to get it out, and then grind it, and I went too far. So anyway, lots of fun with old Briggs's, but I kind of like the old engines. What can I say? It's a hobby. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching my channel. Sorry if I go on and on about things here, but I'm making some progress on the 24 cylinder also. I sandblasted and painted 7 cylinder heads for the horizontal shaft engines, but I still need to, you know, build 6 of the lawnmower engine conversions to horizontal shaft. So I got lots to do. I'm keeping busy, that's for sure. So everybody take care and have a good one. So I did something I don't normally do. I flat filed the crankshaft where it was kind of had aluminum stuck to it, or galled up, whatever you want to call it, because the emery cloth didn't seem to do all that great a job taking the high spots off. So I used a real fine file. I guess it was an axe file. What the heck, I'll show it to you. There you go. Real fine file. It says axe on it, so I think it's an axe file, because it doesn't have teeth on the side, because I didn't want to screw up my thrust surface there. So then I used 600 grit emery cloth, then 1200 grit. Give her a good sanding job, and look what miraculously happened. The end cover just goes right on there. How do you like that? I was thinking I was going to have to at least file it out, sand it out, I mean, by hand. Yeah, so I mean, hypothetically, a person could get this thing running again. I'm not saying how long it'll run for with the bushing galled like that, but I'm sure I could get a 5-minute test run out of it, no problem. But yeah, so I'll just show you that you know, once you clean the crankshaft up, get the high spots off it, then it fit back into the end cover, which was, I'm kind of surprised at, but anyway. So there we go.